Welcome to the Thursday Night 9, your weekly hangout with the Amateur Players Tour. Join hosts Matt Mender and Matt Fegley as they dive into recaps, rules, and what's coming up next across the tour. It's by the players, for the players, and it all starts right now, live on the Thursday Night 9.
Sweet, I'm alone. Hi, Chris. Hi, everybody. It's the Czar by himself because Minder apparently doesn't have good internet. So hope everybody's having a good week. We got the Ambrier kicking off. We got the Folds Honor Friday. We got the 2-day at Ambrier, the biggest APT event outside of the North American Championship. Hey, there he is.
Yeah, man, a little bit of connection issues here, Fegley. So hope you're ready to fly solo just in case. We're live just outside Ambrier here in Waterloo, Illinois, at our favorite place to stay. It's a home game for Chris and I this week. So we're excited to bring in over 200 players from across the country, the largest major we've ever done. We've got the entire golf course. Ambrier, for those that don't know, is free. The number one rated public golf course in the same national. So let me know if I fall out a little bit. I'm keep getting a little bit of signal, so I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the house. I'm out on the back patio at the moment, but we are having a grand time down here in St. Louis, getting ready for everybody. And the weather forecast keeps steadily improving. So knock on wood, hopefully we'll be in good shape.
There you go. I mean, the weather across this country is getting a little crazy the past couple of days. It's been warm out west. It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's been quite interesting, but we're looking forward to a fun weekend. You know, lots of big things tonight. We've got to announce the winner of the first PDI challenge. So we're excited about that. We've got another PDI challenge. For those who don't know, PDI Player Development Index, but we sent an email about that yesterday, I think it was. I mean, $2,500 at custom clubs isn't no joke.
No, it's not.
And I will tell you that when you have to do 4 to enter, your odds are going to be pretty good if you complete all 4.
Exactly. So, I mean, listen, $2,500 is a lot, but with the way drivers cost these days, I mean,
you're not wrong. So
that's why you need the free money to help
absolutely.
with that.
Download the PDI app, the Golf PDI. You're just going to search Golf PDI in your app store. Super simple, easy download. You're going to take the self-assessment. To do it 4 times, you are going to have to subscribe for a month. You can do a monthly subscription. It's $4.99 to have a chance to win $2,500 in custom clubs. You can even fly out to their office in Ridgefield, Connecticut if you'd like. I have been there. But it's been great. We actually have been through a bunch of PDIs. We're gathering data, and so first self-assessment's always free. Highly recommend taking it. We're getting a bunch of good feedback. We've been going through the data. Actually, I spent some time. I haven't even told you this yet, Fegley, in the course of business today. Spent some time on with Eric, who joined us last week, and we were going through the PDI, and we're already seeing some very interesting data patterns.
Okay.
Some very interesting data patterns. And so what I love about PDI, what I think about PDI is great for the player. What's great about it is it gives you an honest assessment that isn't based on a score. You can go out and play golf. You can have a 3 putts lip out. You can have a bad bounce of the ball in the fairway, and it affects your score. You know, PDI, focuses on lead indicators. And so it's looking at the skills that produce score, which is a great measure, by the way, of ability when you talk about flighting people in similar divisions.
Correct.
But it also gives they've done a really good job. They have Coach Pete in there that'll give you drills and tips, whether to help with your fitness, whether to help with your golf swing. It's a very holistic view. It's got a lot of new technology in it, but the teaching in it is timeless, is what I love about it. You know, it comes straight out of the PGA teaching manual. When they started showing me the theory behind it, I'm like, I learned all this in Golf Academy 20 years ago. So that's all really good. So pretty exciting.
There you go. I probably need to dust off and do another assessment myself. So,
Correct.
Maybe I'll get this done tonight. I'm going to the driving range to meet a buddy of mine. I've got my my team championship at my home club out here in lovely Northern California. So me and my buddy are going to the range here in a little bit to get some after work work in to make sure that we're ready for the weekend. So maybe I'll mess around and try to hit the 9 box.
There you go. So we do have a winner for the first time.
Yes, we do.
There were 52 people that entered. So 52 people entered that filled out the self-assessment. The first time in May in the contest for the free entry into the 26th North American Championship at Weekapaw. Registration opens for priority exemptions on July 9th.
All right.
And I ask you, row 1 was headers. Row 2 through 53 was names that we had randomized. You gave me number 22. And row number 22 is none other than Dave Drucker is the winner. Dave Drucker.
Oh.
So I'm going to text Mackenzie right now so she can get a post on Facebook. Dave Drucker is the winner of PDI National Finals.
Just went with my old basketball number.
So there we go.
That's what it was.
So Ryan Troll's in the chat. What's up to Ryan? Special shout out. Thanks for getting myself and Brian Greger out for some golf today at his club in St. Louis at Wing Haven.
Mm-hmm.
He got to witness the train wreck.
Yes.
So,
the derailment.
I was really good through 14 holes.
Mm-hmm.
And 15, 16, and 17 did not do so well.
You would, as they would call, managing your index there at the end.
CV Frank seems suspicious. 100% my round was suspicious. If I wasn't playing in D1, it would have been very suspicious to be 400 through 14 and then mysteriously after not making – I didn't make a bogey all day, by the way.
Yes, you made no bogeys.
I had 4 birdies and 3 doubles. So it was pretty great. Through 14 holes, I looked really good. And then 15 through 17 was long left in the bush on 15 with a 9-iron on a par 3.
There you go.
15, we hit a tree and went back into the woods. And 17 is my least favorite hole in America because it's like 4 yards wide. And I just made double because I'm not good at that playing that hole. So there you go.
You didn't want to hit 4-iron off the tee.
If I was trying to play in Division II, that round would have been extremely suspicious.
100%.
But I'm playing in D1. So there you go. We're having fun.
There you go. It's golf. It's golf. It is golf.
It's going to be fun this weekend. Annbriar, we can talk a little bit about Annbriar. The birthplace, for those that don't know, the birthplace of the APT. Yep. I almost did the live tonight from Pro's office. He had a prior engagement, so we decided not to do it. We'll have to go back to do it. But APT was birthed at Annbriar, so we're excited to bring that. That's why we call it Homecoming, if anybody wants to know. But the largest major we've ever run with more than 200 players, 64 players, I think, in Division III. This is going to be a little bit nuts.
Yes, we discovered, rumor has it, we discovered that some of the points matrix and prize things got a little adjusted this week because of the large number of entrants.
Yes, we had to expand the points matrix based on the potential net contest entries. So that'll be fun.
Yep.
Isom says expanded in the chat. So
there you go. There you go.
But it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be, obviously we have the whole golf course, morning, afternoon, double T. It's going to be a really cool experience for our players. Just us all weekend. So it's going to be a great time.
Wow. So I'm just interested. So who do we have on the starters box? We got Isom and who?
I think it'll probably be Isom and Van Spankeren.
Okay.
So Isom's definitely going to be on the starters box at number 1. So
of course.
One of the things that's interesting about Annbriar for pace of play that's super nice about running a tournament there is you can really have one person monitor 4 green, 8 tee, 9 green, 14 tee, and 10 tee by doing a continuous.
It's
And
got like a
so
floor.
all the checkpoints are right by the clubhouse.
Got it. That's
So
nice.
it'll be fun. But Ann Briar, for those that haven't been to St. Louis, I absolutely love Ann Briar. It's one of my favorite layouts anywhere in the country.
Mhm.
You've got a very different front nine and back nine. The front nine is kind of flat through, some of the old farmlands. Some interesting holes, but if you're going to really go low at Ann Briar, and you can go low when the conditions are favorable, like they'll be this weekend, you got to take advantage of the front nine. So you've got some straightaway holes to get started. But once you get to 8, you're going through hills. And then the back nine is just very hilly, winding through the woods. It's just a beautiful 9 holes and a lot of fun. And so everybody's in for a treat this weekend. And it just keeps getting better every year. It's hosting Missouri Valley Conference, which is Division I, that hosts their conference championships. It hosts the Monday qualifier for the Corn Ferry Tour event that's in Central Illinois is down at Ann Briar. And so it's just really good golf facility. It's a great test. It really doesn't favor long hitters against short hitters. It just really does a good job of finding the best player that week. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to it.
How's the rough? A little thick, or is it?
It can get really, really thick out there. I think with the spring that we've had, it's probably about a medium, I would say right now, which is still going to be pretty lush. It's playable, but you really don't want to be there if you can avoid it.
Fair enough. It's playable, but not ideal. There we go. Oh, all right. So that's good, dude. I cannot believe. I know you guys had originally. I mean, what was it? It was 144, and then we opened. Then after the wait list got pretty long, you made the decision and got with the course and opened it up to make it the largest event outside.
We've been talking about it for years, but going any larger, it just would require the entire golf course. And so we were there in April and talking about it, and Pro comes in, and Pro's the biggest supporter of the Amateur Players Tour. I mean, he's just phenomenal. And he comes in, he goes, so you think if I gave you the whole golf course, you could get to 180? And I go, well, if we clear the wait list right now, we'd be at 183. And he goes, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, let me go talk to the boss. I said, okay. And then he comes back in, he goes, you guys would literally, you think you could get to 180? I'm like, yeah. He goes, let's do it. Golf course, let's make it the biggest event of APT. Let's make it a national spotlight. I mean, the thing I will say to everybody coming into St. Louis is the hospitality of this place is going to be off the charts. And awesome. They work really, really hard, and it should be really fun. So
the lunchroom, the bar, the grill will be hopping in with all the ifs and buts.
Yep. It will be certainly interesting with all APT people there. Got a great tee gift this week we're excited to give out. I haven't seen it yet, so apparently they've been delivered, so that'll be good.
Nice.
We're looking forward to that. And it'll be fun.
Nice. Only 70% of the things falling out of the sky will be water. Fair enough, Stevie.
So I will tell you the forecast on the hourly is getting better by the hour. So it looks like a pop-up storm at 1 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, now I'm back by myself. Gonna have to pull the old weather out. Matt was talking about pop-up storms there at Ann Briar, so hopefully he'll come back. I think we've lost him. So, gosh, I love this.
Storm.
Getting stuck.
So, and that's it.
There we go. Now you're back. Or maybe I was frozen. I don't know.
I'm working on logging in the other way. Give me a second. It's maybe a short.
Right. I was like, it was doing that whole funny thing about it was going in and out. And I was like, well, do I take over or not? Then I get worried that I'm going to be sitting here, talking to myself and not even realizing it. But anyhow, weather's going to be good. Hopefully you guys will have your pop-up shower, but Yeah, the pop-up storm took out the satellite. Thank you, Yugi. Oh my gosh, that's pretty good. So we got the PDI covered. There he is. Look at that.
I know. We're back.
I
We're just
mean,
hanging out.
I gotta work on my what do we call it? The whose line is it anyway scenario of Fegley. It was always a pretty good show. It started out in I don't know, on BBC or something. And you give the guys the props, and I got to make up a story and make some comedy about it. Now it's
There you
like,
go.
hey, Matt's gone. You got to talk about the tour, and it's like,
You got this, my friends. We're having fun. It's gonna be a good weekend. Oh, hold on. We're working on it. Now we're good. We reconnected.
I start laughing, and it's the echo. It's like when you're in a room with two mirrors, and it just
I know.
goes to infinity.
I
All
wasn't
right,
sure what to do there. Hey, I'm committed to this right now. Don't be hateful.
exactly. I mean,
So let's talk about a couple of key things coming up. So, number one, we've got a room block at Weekapaw. We'll have information out on that next week.
nice at the
So
casino.
for those of you for North American Championship, we got a room block at the casino. Hotel's great. We'll have some information on that. You'll be able to identify yourself with the Amateur Players Tour, get a special room rate at Weekapaw. Couple key dates coming up, and we'll talk through everything. July 8th is the last day to earn points for the priority exemption. You'll keep earning points for your Player of the Year, but for North American Championship invitations, July 8th. So as of July 8th, we'll send out a bunch of emails. July 9th, priority registration opens 7 p.m. for both the North American Championship and the Senior North American Championship. We'll have some more announcements coming about the Senior. We're really excited about that. So that'll be good.
Well, the good news is here. Just to interrupt real quick. The good news is there's no events on July 7th or July 8th, so it's just
Yes.
July
6th.
6th, and
Correct.
those Monday events taking place on July 6th, which has some really good ones.
Yes,
So-
there's some good ones. We'll suppose that. Otherwise, what else we got to talk about there? Priority registrations July 9th through July 30th. On July 30th, 7 p.m. Central, on the live, we will open to all APT members. Anyone wanting to play in the North American Championship, we've already handling emails about this across the board.
Yep.
You've got to meet the eligibility requirements. Division 2 through 5 is 6 rounds within the 26th season. That goes from October 1st, 25 through now. 3 rounds if you're in Division 1. Even if you earn a priority exemption, you've got to play enough rounds to become eligible. We don't do the handicap shenanigans at our national championship.
No.
We already told somebody no. They wanted to come in.
Yep.
I can only play in your championship. I should be allowed to play. No, you're not. Our championship is for our people.
Yep.
So you don't have to have 6 in when you sign up. You just have to have 6 in before you go.
Correct.
If you tell us you're going to get 6 in and then don't and show up, just know you might get DQ'd.
Yep. You might
Not
be
that that's ever happened before.
No. You might be thinking you're in Division 3, but you may get a letter that says sorry. So
Correct.
again, that's the one thing that we do to protect the field. And then the other important thing is it's 2 events in July and August. Is that correct? After the July 9th, right?
I believe 2 rounds, yes.
2 rounds.
So
we want
So do we want to just go through the games that people have played in the past? Just so if we call them out, then maybe people won't try them.
Yes, fair enough.
So my favorite's the other tour where the guy played in the equivalent of our Division 4. Stopped playing in April. His GIN went to an 8. Didn't play at all from April to, I shouldn't say what month their championship was in because it would give it away.
Later on.
He had a 9 index on our tour too, so that GIN, the 8 being GIN wasn't off. But he was in a division that's similar to our Division 4. Won the national championship. Didn't play for 4 months. we do watch that stuff. So I will tell you, we vet all of our fields seriously, but the North American Championship field, Fegley and I literally like order a pizza and lock ourselves on a Zoom call and go through all 360 players, and we're looking for anomalies. So just keep playing.
That's the whole thing. Just play.
Yeah.
Just play. Let the numbers go where the numbers go.
And we have all these things we put in that allow you to get your bite at the apple.
Yep.
With the flight flex and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I know there's people in the chat that have been commenting already that are like, that didn't get that opportunity last year. We heard you. We changed the rule.
Yep.
So just keep playing. It'll work itself out.
Yes. That's the number one thing is like, you know, I've sent out a couple emails this past week because it's starting to, you know, we're starting to see stuff and it's like, okay, this player is hitting the flight flex. Let's inform them. Let's let them know what's going on. Let's find out what's going on. And, you know, like you and I talked about, we got some folks that have some very, you know, tough stuff going on in their lives. And they're like, hey, man, I'm not going to be able to do that. So can we help out? And, you know, we're looking at things like that and, you know, just making sure, like, get out and play. That's all it comes down to. That's it. Let the numbers go where the numbers go. You know,
Correct.
We got
it'll all work out.
And it'll work out. So,
yes, it makes perfect sense. The other thing I think is interesting about the data as I've been building out the PDI stuff and connecting the PDI scores with our data is seeing, like you said, seeing how tournament index move throughout different months of the year.
Yep.
It's kind of interesting. So,
yep.
Just throwing
That's
that out
the big thing. I mean, you know, the winter definitely takes it takes its toll on all of us. Interesting question in the group. James Goodfellow asking, when does your index lock?
It never really locks anymore. So
but if you make your local finals and play in your local finals, I'm 99% sure this is the way it reads. I'm going off of memory, so forgive me.
Oh boy, if I'm scared.
But if you play in your local finals, you're not.
Yes, there's no move. There's no move. Absolutely zero movement between the local finals and the North American Championship.
So if you want to talk about any form of like official, you're locked.
1, 2,
that's it.
3,
and that's for validated play.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So James has played 12 rounds with us in this season. So just throwing this out there.
So, yeah.
So James, you're part of. So you're right now. You're in the frequent. I mean, your handicap's still in your division, but you're in the frequent player provisions, tier 1, which means you have up to a 0.5 flight flex for the entire season.
Yep.
Without being moved. Once you complete your 15 rounds, it goes to a full shot, and once it's 20 rounds, it's a full shot. Or we'll look at your entire season. And if your entire season, say you've played 35 tournament rounds, we'll look at 17 of them. And if those 17 rounds put you still in the division you're in, you're going to stay there, regardless of what the number says. So once you play 10 tournament rounds in a season, it's really hard for you to move unless you do something crazy.
Or you have data that points.
Correct.
You know. That's the beauty of the flight flex is you're getting examined by 7 people.
Correct. So if you're in the flight flex, we don't want to find a different tour index that's 5 shots below what you are in your APT. We will move you.
Yeah. Yep.
So obviously, for obvious reasons. I can't see the chat, just so you know. On the phone, so you're going to have to drive all the chat. So you can ask the questions, I'll answer them. I'll make it easy.
I can do that. James just goes. And then James with the classic response. So I just need to keep winning with 90 or betters or 90 or worse.
That's pretty funny. But no, I just keep playing golf, buddy. You'll be okay.
Shoot what you got to shoot. Shoot what you can shoot. Let the numbers figure it out.
Let the numbers figure it out. And the thing is, the whole purpose of the flight flex is once again is to allow people to finish out the season in their division when applicable, and make sure that the promotion happens at the right time so you can go take on the new challenge the next year.
Yep.
So now when you're not validated, you don't get any of that. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
But the more you play, the more history you have, the more tenure you have, the better we've been able to vet you, the more leniency we can get.
Yep.
Or we can give to keep you in the right division.
Yep.
So, and I'll tell you, it's kind of interesting. Like, I don't know if we should just do a session sometime and just be like data nerds only and like actually show people the data. But it would be way over a bunch of people's heads. That like, if you don't like data, you'd be like, "What are these idiots talking about?"
Wait, what?
But the data on it's actually really, really good. And what's interesting is so what I've been paying attention to, and there's always emails that come in, and we appreciate your emails coming in with your opinions and all that stuff. Most of the complaints that have come in about Flight Flex are people that don't understand we run a tour of events and not a single event. And there's a huge distinction between that of when you've played 20 events in a division and your decimal goes 0.1 below, how much does that actually matter?
Correct.
You know, it's not the same as you show up to the one-off event that's net, where every score they're using to vet you is an unvettable score because it can't be attested.
Correct.
It's completely different. So James's question, when James has played, you know, James has a complete index with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's paid an entry fee to play 20 times, where his low in those 20 times in Division 5 is the 80-80 shot at Coral Canyon. When he shoots an 82, it's a little easier to understand that that was a great day because James didn't pay 20 entry fees over the past year to convince us he could shoot 182 to win $200 at a local event. I realize we get emails about that.
Somebody wants a crystal trophy really bad.
Correct. It's a series of events. They add on, and it's a player of the year race where points matter. Like, we don't want to pull people out of their player of the year race with an event to go.
Correct.
Unless, you know what I mean, we have sufficient evidence to show that you never should have really been there in the first place.
Right. That's the whole other thing.
Correct.
That's the important thing. One thing. All right, Christopher, are you available in the chat? So we had one, and that's why I was staring off here. All right, so John Giblin points out something that we need to get out as well. He's like, I'm just traveling and playing outside my chapter, then play in my chapter finals. It's like, well, you need to pay attention to the members manual because
transfer your membership to the chapter you play the most.
Yes.
Because the local player of the year race is about people that have competed locally all year. So if you haven't competed locally in your chapter and come to the local finals, you're not going to be local player of the year because you haven't played locally. If you're just traveling around the country, you're competing in national player of the year. And so if you're in a chapter that you're like, I'm not playing there. So like, for example, if you're in St. Louis, I'll pick on myself instead of the obvious example. If I'm a member in St. Louis, but I've played all my golf in Kansas City, just transfer your membership to Kansas City and go play in their local final and compete where you've been competing all year for the local player of the year race.
Yep.
The local player of the year race is meant to determine the best player. Now, we let you travel to other chapters and play. That's intentional. But the Myrtle Beach local player of the year race is to find the best player in Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
And you have freedom to go play other places, but you still need to play a majority of your golf in Myrtle Beach to be the Myrtle Beach player of the year.
Correct. And in the manual, we talk about that.
5 rounds.
It's 5 rounds. And it's a May, not, you know. So that's the whole thing, is just be aware of that as you guys look at that, is, look
I
at
love
those
after we went to the USGA class, Fegley, you understand the difference between may and must.
may and must.
How
Exactly.
intentionally they are used in writing the member manual.
Exactly. Aaron Paul is 4 hours away. Where in the world is he? Wow, I'm going to have to look him up. Where's he stationed? Where does he claim his residence? This is a fun one. Going straight to the computer. Oh, let's say my local chapter is 4 hours away. Well,
Right.
might be the closest one.
Might be the closest one. We're growing chapters every year, so let us know where you are, and we'll see what we can do.
Yep. 100%.
That's the fun. So
Aaron's asking, okay, so he's asking rookie questions. Got it. There's nothing wrong with rookie questions. Aaron, we got you covered, buddy. The members manual. Chris, throw up a link to the members manual. It'll talk about all the fun player of the year stuff. Local player of the year is 8 one-day events, 2 elevated events, in your chapter finals. So 10 total events count. That is what develops your local player of the year. He's in New Hampshire and plays in Metro New York. Got it. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. But hey, thanks for coming down. Thanks for making the trip down.
yeah, he's working on that whole New England thing. We're working on that, guys. I promise.
Yep.
It's Aaron McAloon. I love that dude. Good people.
Yep.
So
Now it makes sense. Now I understand who it is. Put 2 and 2 together. Gotta love the aliases. So yeah, no, that's how it is. Local player of the year, 10 events, your 10 best, 8 one day, 2 elevated / national majors, and then your local finals.
So
You need 6 rounds for the North American
Championship.
Yep. So lots of numbers flying around. So, but that's the big thing, and that's when we talk about eligibility for the eligibility for the North American. Sheesh, is those 6 critical rounds, 2 of which coming after July. So
Yes.
yeah,
And why 6, Fegley?
because that's what gets you validated. We changed it. Those of you that have been around for a while, it used to be 7, now it's 6, because we wanted to make things make sense. So
Yes. Well, apparently somebody sent somewhere in a member's manual somewhere it says 8. So I'm gonna have to go look that up and figure that out. I think he sent some old documentation that I have no idea where it is. So I know I've got some research to do tonight, but it is 6.
2021.
Was it 8 in 2021? I don't even know.
Who knows?
Everything's a blur, man. We're having so much fun here.
We just use the most recent document and go, what did we say? Oh, okay, got it. That's what we said. Let's make sure we follow.
It's gotten pretty consistent, to be honest, Fegley. We're not really. We've got everything pretty standardized now, and through 5 years of kind of figuring it out, and I'm super excited. I keep bragging on you guys. You and your committee has been doing some really good work on stuff, figuring out the flight flex. The hard part is it's so funny because you have to deal with gray to get it right.
Yep.
And you guys have done a really good job at dealing with the gray, being player focused, both on, focused on the player, but also focused on everyone else in the field.
Yep.
And I think we found a really good happy medium. Because there's nothing. I just think about like the Sean Whitfield example from Chicago last year.
Right.
Literally gets bumped by a point, like literally 0.1 right before the local finals. And the 3 guys that have been competing all year go, hey, can he still play in our division for the local finals? And so we hear it all across the board. And so, we're doing something that nobody else is doing. So far, it's worked out really well. We've had a few tweaks, like when you're in Flight Flex, you only get 3 rounds. You don't get 17 like somebody tried to play in the 4-week probationary period. We're like, he played how many rounds? So you get 4 weeks or 3 rounds.
Yes, exactly. And then, of course, Tim, busting out his engineering skills. I hate dealing with gray. That's what we got. That's why we got all the types, man. Got the guys that live in the
Yes.
gray and the guys that live in black and white, and it helps work it out. So,
Yep,
um,
absolutely.
all right. So we do have a good question. Dougie Phillips goes, I have Maryland and Central PA close by, registered in Maryland. Central PA events only count for national. No.
No. Central PA events count in Maryland. You just have to play a certain number of events in Maryland to make sure you qualify. If you played all your events in Central PA, you can't go to the Maryland local finals and say you're the Maryland player of the year. So
Right.
you get your points when you go to Central PA, but you have to play enough golf in Maryland to prove that you're actually a Maryland golfer.
Now,
So this is
the only
also
way
called the Eric King rule.
yes, exactly. Exactly. There we go. Hey, we're getting shout outs to the guys that have the rules named after them.
So 2021 and 2022 National Player of the Year decided to sign up for a chapter and play the whole season elsewhere except for the local final to win his Player of the Year, and now has the rule named after him. That's why it's there. So the only reason is it's not that your points don't count when you go other places. It's just you need to be participating in the chapter that you want to be local player of the year in, or you need to join a different chapter.
Yep.
Pretty simple.
So now the important thing is when people talk about do my points count, it goes into the calculation, but if they are not in your top, for local, if they're not in your top 8 or your top 2, if
That's
they're elevated
okay.
top 2, that's okay. They just don't count. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
it
not
says.
going to count.
Like folks are like, well, does it count? It goes into the calculation, but if it's not
Yes.
one of your better events, it's not going to go into the calculation. So, but if it is your best event, you go up there, you win an event, that event would definitely, be a part of your points calculation in your local player of the year. So
Correct.
so it's always fun this time of year. We got to do this, make sure we're quashing all the telephone games. All the telephone games where the guy's like, wait, was that last year? No.
Yeah.
This is the way it works. And the other important one, because we had the instance this week, one of the players in one of our new chapters, his index qualified him to move down a division. He had requested to move down. We looked at the numbers. We were like, man, it makes sense. He qualifies. But then the points discussion got into play. So again, if you request relegation to go down, your points do not go down. That's one of the incentives that we've discussed and talked about and put in the manual, is to make sure that, people aren't playing games with the points. Like, you keep your points when you move up, because we have a point multiplier and we have a quant that helped us do the math on that to allow them to move upwards. But again, if
What's the name of that calculation we did, the equation?
Oh, no. It's just an average. It's a glorified average.
It's a glorified average, but it has a cool name.
Yes.
That's what we use.
The harmonic mean.
Harmonic mean. There it is. Tim Harvin freaks out every time I say harmonic mean. Well, how's your point system work? It's a harmonic mean. Like, we don't really want to share our point system with everybody because, like, we don't like being copied on that stuff. But if you really want to get somebody good, they ask, like, how do you do your point system? So another tour owner called me. He's like, how do you do your points system? I go, it's a harmonic mean, just like super casual, like it's no big deal. And he goes, huh, interesting. It just like moved on. But it works for us. Guarantee he's like, what the actual F are you talking about?
That's why you have a quant.
It's called a point. It's called a points multiplier.
Exactly.
So basically we took our data and figured out where you'd finish. Like Division 3 and Division 2 is the same T's. So we took the people that got promoted, took all their scores in D3, plugged them into the same contest in D2, and go, how many points do you earn in D2? And averaged it out. It was actually all really close. It was kind of scary.
Yeah. And that's how it works.
And that became the math. And we penalized 4-3 a little bit more because you move back yardage.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense.
Yep. And that's the great thing. It's the fun part about having, math people in your life that do all kinds of fun things is when they
And
get
we've got a
messed around.
really cool new points calculator that's about to come out on all the TIP
I
pages, so
know.
you guys can go through and see how the points work to your heart's content.
I
So
mean, who knew that the real life items that we're starting to use our friend artificial intelligence to do, it would be golf.
right.
You know.
Oh, certainly much easier to build some stuff. I'll say that.
Yes. Yep.
So we're having fun. What other questions we got? I'm kind of saying
Yeah, I
it's fun
like
to do
that.
some
They answered.
questions.
That was a good one. Chris Hugie and Paul went back and forth and actually answered the question about events versus.
Harmonic mean. That's the word of the day.
Yeah, God, it's glorified average.
That'd be
Anyhow,
a great social media post. I'm going to call Mackie. Be like, hey, I just want you to put the social media word of the day, harmonic mean. We're just kidding, but learn more about our points here. And click.
God. Oh, you got to figure out. It's like that funny real life thing about math. It's like, where does it come into play? Golf.
Right.
Can't figure out anywhere else to use it. I'm sure there's all kinds of good examples, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What else did we have? The NAC, we kind of talked about the important dates there already. July 9th, coming up. That's when things are. We're doing signups. That would be it's Wednesday or Thursday, right? It's Thursday. When is that? July 9th is a
Thursday.
Thursday.
Everything opens on Thursday
That's correct. Got it.
with our smiling faces on the live.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly right.
Although Thursday I'll be on somewhere en route to Sequoia, so that'll be interesting.
Pick it up from Knoxville or something. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Probably not Sequoia because internet connection up there gets a little shaky from time to time. Great golf course though.
Exactly.
Sold out field. Love that place. Not the best for reliable streaming.
No, but that's okay. That's the point of visiting the mountains and going to a cabin or a casino in the mountains. So, can you belong to two tours? No, you cannot belong to two local.
Who put that?
Who do you think? Give you one guess.
JT's watching.
Give you one guess.
John Todd.
No. Who would
he always asks that question?
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Think basketball.
Chess.
No. Basketball fan. Your rival.
Which one? Michigan?
NCAA tournament rival. Man, Alderucci, look at that face you gave the fearless leader.
Freaking UConn.
Oh, love it. No, you can only belong to one chapter. You can't belong to two.
Correct.
Come on now. You got to pick.
I mean, although I'm sure some chapters will take some extra donations if you want to pay them more money. We limit you to one membership. Just pay us one time.
Exactly. Hey, there we go. I like that. Steve Daniels goes, let's stream live from the casino.
Be interesting.
Live from the craps table.
That would be interesting. Come on, sevens.
For now, no more sevens. Shh, don't say seven.
Yeah, no, correct. So, anyway.
So speaking of which, it got brought up in the chat too. I just got to say this. We were talking, briefly, the competition committee call opened. First thing I said is, hey guys, I'm having issues with my streaming service. What the heck's the score of the game? And somebody goes, Spurs are winning by like 25. I'm like, oh, so it's pretty much over. Okay. Get through the competition committee call, log off. I start processing stuff. Open up ESPN. Knicks win on miraculous buzzer beater. I'm like, okay. Okay. Good.
There you go. It'll be interesting. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, World Cup, USA and Paraguay.
I know.
I was on with our presenting sponsor, Worldwide Golf, and their marketing guy today. We were talking through some marketing stuff, and he is going to the game tomorrow.
Nice.
So jealous.
That's awesome. I was looking at just trying to catch a game. It's down at Levi, which is probably about an hour 20 from me up here. And it's like, man, I'll just go. Check it out. Have some fun, man. People from all over the world traveling out here. Be a good time.
Yeah.
Party.
I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Oh, that's all I know what to do. I played soccer when I was
I'll tell you, soccer's fun. Soccer's a fun sport to go to. Like U.S. national team games are pretty fun.
Well, and you get like all the chants and all the crazy stuff, and hopefully no fights.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Well, I was wondering why, I was trying to book hotels and St. Louis has games. So I was like, man, these hotels are crazy. And that was what it was. So it wasn't bad on the south side of St. Louis. So guys for Ambrier that booked are fine, but at least had like the prep games. I know there's a big Bosnia game or something here a couple days ago. So who knows? I got to figure it all out. I don't watch the news anymore, man. I'm going to be honest with you.
You're too busy.
Illinois basketball season's over.
There you go.
My TV these days is comprised of Bluey. So if you want to know what's going on in Bluey, I can tell you all about it.
I can tell you. Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of adult humor that's baked into that, which is really funny. You don't really catch it the first time through, but the second time you're just like, that's entertainment for the adults. I can appreciate that.
There you go. What's the all-time so my wife has the Friendly app because she loves the Hallmark movies, and I discovered recently that they also have all the old cartoons. So they got the Looney Tunes and all that good stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh, I got to watch some of this, and I've actually been entertained. It's been good times. And then some of it just gets a refresher on history, man. I watched one the other day, and it had all these crazy characters. And they're doing, they have the people doing impersonations, and you're like, that's got to be somebody, but I have no idea who it is because it's way past my time because this thing was made in the 50s.
Right.
So, but yeah, it is college baseball season.
Yeah, it is that. I'll give you that.
Yep.
So we got a minute for question. Any other question of the app, or we're going to sign off a little early tonight.
I know.
We got a long weekend.
Ooh, the Diamondbacks are in town during the North American Championship, so that's good. We can go watch some baseball games.
That'll be fun.
Gary Lefevers will host. There you go.
I'm definitely going to go out and catch a game for sure.
Heck yeah.
So,
be a good time. Be something to do. Questions, answers, rude remarks, anything.
Insults, just throw them at Fegley.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
It's his decision.
It was always my fault. Oh,
I agree. It's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's been, like I said, one day at a time. One day at a time. So, been messing around with golf clubs and all that fun stuff. So, we should be in good playing shape about September.
Nice.
We'll see, though. His worldwide money. Jersey is your answer, Mr. Alderucci. Jersey.
Jersey is your answer. That is correct. They don't let me touch that stuff anymore, guys.
Nope. You shouldn't. You're now too important.
I don't know if I'm too important. I'm just too dumb to do it. Right.
Fair enough. See, always love. You got to keep it self-deprecating. Okay. When does system update points for criteria set of whether it's local, elevated, and majors? Thursday, right, is when it kind of does its official. That's when the notification comes out.
Yeah, I don't know on the notification. I mean, the points update is we award them, and so the office starts awarding points from the weekend on Monday morning, works all the way through Monday. Monday events usually get awarded on Tuesday. So it's usually within 24 hours of the tournament. We do check everything for accuracy. I do think the notification, it's either Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah. And I move everybody, like I moved everybody last night. I generally
For
do it.
flight movements on Thursday.
If I'm on the West Coast, it gets done Wednesday night. If I'm on the East Coast, it gets done Thursday morning. So East Coast Thursday at lunchtime, you should have all the moves processed and checked for you. So
Correct.
yeah.
So
But again.
cool.
Oh yeah. And I guess we'll pull it up again. Matt asked me to give him a number. I gave him the number of 22. Number 22 was Dave Drucker. He was the PDI winner.
Drucker. Amateur Players Tour. I think that's Jody.
Yeah, it's got to be.
He's simple Ole Miss when College World Series again. So Jody's commented. Good job.
It's got the APT person has got to be Jody because it's the only Ole Miss guy.
Got something for you today.
Uh-oh.
So I know.
Chris, is he as choppy as I? That's pretty choppy.
Yeah, well, I think it's about time. I think we've worn out our welcome tonight.
Exactly.
We'll work
No
on
more
this
questions.
we'll work on this for next week. We'll be in the office, so that'll be good. So we'll be able to knock this out.
Exactly.
So
Dude,
definitely
have a heck of
Jody
a
is the
time.
APT chat. So anyways,
Oh,
Chris, let's sign this thing off, buddy. And
have a good weekend, everybody. Enjoy it, man. And Chris, be sure to drink plenty of water as you're going to be on the old first tee for a while. So
yeah, it's not too bad. Just 2 double tees, not a big deal.
there you go.
So it's a 3-hour break in between. It'll be fine. So
That's fair.
anyways, for those guys playing in Ambrier this weekend, we look forward to hosting you. For the others who playing across the country, have fun this week. It's going to be a great weekend of golf. And we'll see y'all next Thursday.
Have a good one.
Get there.
Get there.
Get there.
Get there. Those 2 words are said by golfers all over the world as a sign of respect, a whisper of encouragement, a roar of support. It's what we say to our competitors, our loved ones, our heroes. It's what we say to ourselves.
Get there.
At Worldwide Golf, we're like you. We strive to improve our game, to elevate our standards, and transcend our limits. Our commitment is to the journey, to the tradition, and to the spirit of golf that unites us all. Since 1963, Worldwide Golf has been there to supply golfers with the equipment and apparel they need to drive their journeys forward. With over 100 retail locations spread across 10 retail brands and the best golf e-commerce websites, we have exactly what every golfer needs for however they choose to play. All of this done to help golfers who want to be their best get there. We are golfers, and we're here for golfers. We built a brand around evolving the game and having what you need to play your way, and it shows in every product we offer and every experience we provide. Our goal is singular, to help you get there. Though the game may change, our mission remains. To stand beside you, to grow with you, to celebrate every victory and learn from every shot. Worldwide Golf.